Hey everybody, Chuck here again with another video. What we're going to be looking at here is call them change sponsors or change agents, champions. I want to look at what they do and what their role is in a transformation. And like always, it's a Chuck opinion, doing it to help myself prepare for the exams here by creating these videos, but as well I thought I would share them to help assist in your learning as well. So it's again Chuck's opinion. It's not an ASCM sponsored position, as well as we're not using ASCM PowerPoints at all in the presentation to honor their IP rights. So we're looking at change sponsors, change agents, champions, whatever you want to call them. Uh, the reality is there can be multiple levels of people that act as change sponsors. It could be from executives down to mid-level managers, as well as to frontline managers that can be working as leaders. And, fundamentally, we look to our leaders or those we honor and respect. They know the company, and so therefore, they know people. They know the processes, they know customers, they know suppliers, whether they've got a formal title or not, these are people we respect and they're the best sponsors of change in that stuff. So it could be on more than one level. What's important in this process also is that these change leaders are active in the process. They're interested in the transformation. They're passionate about the change. They understand the necessity for it. So they're also accountable because it's not just a sideline rah-rah type position, but they're accountable for achieving the level of change under the areas that are under their guidance. So it's important that they're visible, they're active leaders of the change, and they do this not just during the project, but well past the end of the project too. And so they're the keepers of the flame or the guardians of the vision. They keep an open door policy. They encourage people to give them realistic feedback. They don't say we're done and then they fade away. They're giving consistent public support for the effort. And in private, they're encouraging and supporting people. They're a positive role model. We want people to understand that the change can't be ignored. So we need, as change sponsors, to let people know we can't be happy with the status quo. We've got to point towards what's driving us to change and continually let people know or remind people or reinforce that, hey, we've got to do this or else. And here's what's going to happen if we don't do it. And in today's volatile supply chains, that can often mean we're disintermediated from the supply chain at that point. So, the sponsor recognizes ahead of time because they know the organization, what parts are going to face the most change. They also work with that area to acknowledge the impact on them, the difficulty of change in the behavior. So they're really involved as a mentor, a counselor, a colleague, a leader. They're walking this journey together with everybody. So, they not only these change agents or champions or whatever you want to call it, they not only help support this top-down vision, but they're bringing bottom-up feedback and saying you need to hear this as well, whether it's comfortable or uncomfortable. And by doing so, they can help teams implement change successfully and probably in a faster method or faster timeline than we would have otherwise had they not been involved.